seeing all the different lions in person, seeing Red Road in the flesh, and seeing that he has been accepted back into the Pride. That was my number one question coming in, because about 2 weeks before I left, I was like, Red Road can't die.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Nharu Pride, and I've just joined Tintswalo guiding team. And I will be obviously taking a lot of guests out and drive, but my main role will be doing a virtual safari, which is what Alistair has been doing for the past 18 months. And my first guest to drive at Tintswalo, obviously she's been following this virtual safari for the past 18 months. And all she wanted to do, not all she wanted to see, but part of what she wanted to see, it was Nharu Pride as well as the Red Road Male. And I would just like to ask her a few questions, as I found it very intrigued as to why Tintswalo virtual safari.
I think there was something about like the politics and the dynamics, the stories that went along with the animals that really drew me in. And the Manualetti maybe is unique, I don't know, but there are so many different lion prides that interact, and there's also been a lot of change in the last 18 months, and so it's just been like almost like watching a soap opera, and so when I was deciding to come to Africa this time, I knew that I had to come and see not just the Nharus and not just Red Road. I mean, that's the big question of the moment, but just knowing, like I said, like kind of the family histories of all these animals for the past 18 months is really why I wanted to come. Seeing all the different lions in person, seeing Red Road in the flesh, and seeing that he has been accepted back into the Pride. That was my number one question coming in, because about 2 weeks before I left, I was like, Red Road can't die before I get there. He was the first lion that I actually recognized on the videos, because back if you've been watching like me for the past year and a half, you'll remember the Orphan males and Red Road were sort of the big man in town, and then the Orphan males died. And then the Tintswalo boys, the Nharu Pride came in, and they were all young. And let me tell you, I've seen them in the flesh now, and they are all fully grown and big, gorgeous, beautiful lions. Both the lionesses with their cubs from the Orphan males and the Tintswalo boys, who are spectacular. So while Red Road is with the Nharus now, I do agree with all my guides and rangers here that maybe his time is limited. But it's been so great to be here, see all those dams that Alistair and the team have showed us for the past year and a half. Main Dam, Kokomoya Dam, Wild Dog Dam, all these different names and roads that he always says that he's going to. It's been so cool to actually be on them, go to them, and see all the different animals. It's funny, on the virtual safari, you don't even see the lodge. So it's really, the personalities of the people behind the camera and the stories of the animals. But then when you learn about the lodge and, see the rooms and things like that, I mean, it's spectacular.
So it's my last game drive, which is very, very sad. And it's lovely, actually, that we're with the Nharu females and the two elder cubs, because those are the legacy of the Orphan males, who I also loved. And I know we were all sad to see when they passed. And, I've seen all of the different prides, basically. We saw the Mbali Pride on a hunt with buffalo that was really exciting, standoff. And we saw, of course, the Nharus and Red Road. And we also saw the Tintswalo boys, when I know their names. And their names mean things. Lambile is the tall, skinny one, and he's, I guess, a Nharu brother. And then Inchila is the one with the short tail, and that's what that means. And then the beard is Mandevu. And so it was really fun to see them and actually be able to recognize the differences in them in person. And we also saw the leopard, the male leopard, Thangula, think is what you call him.
That's right.
But yeah, he was sleeping, and he was beautiful though. And of course, we've seen tons of general game elephants. Today we saw some good ellies, and antelope out the wazoo. The impalas are dropping their babies, so we've seen lots of little baby impalas, and it's just been magical. And I'm really sad to say goodbye to these friends of mine.
Not often I get to learn a few things from my guests, but this time I've learned a lot from Julia regarding these Lions Pride and how many there are, how old those youngsters are, how old is Red Road Mel, because she's been following these safaris literally for more than 18 months, which I think is absolutely amazing. Anyway.
It was my solace during lockdown, like I'm sure it was for a lot of you. I watched it every morning on my little phone and got to know all the different lions. So I had to give them the history of the Nharu Pride and the babies and, everything.
Well, thank you very much for your time.
Thank
and
you.
Thank you for watching. To stay tuned, don't forget to subscribe to our channel on YouTube as well as to follow us on Facebook.
And come visit.
100%. Thank you very much. Looking forward to meeting you one day and taking you out on safari.